I really don't like this haircut that I got.
Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We've just got a very quick tip for you today. 3 easy things for you to maximize your output and obviously your gains on the leg extension. We see this being pretty much butchered, even just here at Strength Culture. So part of this video is to help our members, but also for everybody out there. We understand that not every leg extension machine is exactly the same as our one here. We have a pre-core, so you might have to have a look at your own machine and how you can set things up for yourself. But here are the 3 quick tips for your leg extension. The first thing that we want to do is we want to maximize your ability to get your knees into flexion underneath you on the machine. So part of this will be setting up your foot pad in a position. And then also, if you have control of the actual distance that you can move things underneath the machine, that will help well. The reason being is we want to maximize our range of motion. For hypertrophy reasons, across the board, this is not exclusive to the leg extension, but we want to try to maximize the range that the knee is actually going through. So the further we can get the knees into flexion underneath, get those heels underneath you, the more that we can actually tension the quads as we're moving through the motion. So if Charlie goes through a couple reps here, we can see that we're actually getting a full range of motion out of the machine for the leg extension. So that's tip number 1, make sure we actually set this thing up correctly. Tip number 2, as Charlie's actually showing us here, is just to hold at the top of the rep for a quarter of a second, just a split second there, pause, and then come back down. Doesn't have to be a full second, but again, just like we're trying to maximize range of motion, we want to make sure that we're getting peak concentric contraction at the top of every rep here. So Charlie's doing a fantastic job there. We don't want to be swinging into that final phase of the movement. We do want to make sure that we actually can lock the knees out and get a peak concentric contraction at the top there. Finally, the last thing is with all machines, we have an opportunity to use the machine itself to create some external stability to your system. It means that we can grab the handles, we can pull our bodies into the pads, you can push yourself into the pad behind, but we want to create as much external stability by using the machine as possible. So again, as Charlie goes through, he's tensioning himself into the machine and actually creating a far more stable system so that he can put as much force through the quads as possible. Finally, a little bonus tip. One of the guys here, Jason from HUSLA, if you slip in one of these, you may actually be able to get even a little extra cheeky ROMs in there and increase your range of motion just that little bit more. So that could be something that you might want to look into as well. So thank you, Jason Stupas from HUSLA Coaching. And also thank you, City Strength, for sponsoring this video. We do appreciate you, John Tran and Greta. Peace.